Guys, we are so lucky. We have almost 40 different racing events happening this weekend alone, and there's some really good ones on the calendar. But don't you worry, I'm going to give you some of the highlights right now, and all the details, as per usual, you can find on our website, RacePlazaMedia.com, with all the details to the different series as well as to streaming options. Hey folks, and welcome back to another episode of the Daily Racing Show here at Race Plaza Media. My name is Pia, and as we usually do on Thursdays, I will tell you what to watch, when you can watch it, and where you can watch it. All the details on the website. Check it out. It's 100% for free. We do this for you so you have an easier time finding out about all the different racing that is happening in the world. So as mentioned, there's almost 40 different racing events happening this weekend. I won't be able to list all of them in this video, but I'm going to give you some of the highlights that I personally think you should keep an eye on for this weekend. Let's start off with our single-seaters. Not only do we have the guys from Formula One back this weekend in Singapore for the street circuit, a night race this time, so definitely check that out. We're in the middle of a season that is so much more fun than anticipated going into 2024, so I'm sure Singapore is going to be a race to look out for. I mean, last year we had a beautiful surprise of Carlos Sainz winning at the Singapore Grand Prix, so I'm open to maybe a different winner this time around. Who knows? I mean, we've had so many different winners this season alone, so I'm expecting a fun race this weekend at Singapore. Not only are the guys from F1 racing in Singapore, but the women from the F1 Academy are back again this weekend, and I'm expecting two very fun races. They also have announced their fourth wild card for this race. Ella Lloyd will be joining the women for the F1 Academy, and she's been having some very nice successes at the British F4 Championship. She's been on the podium 3 times this season already. She's 9th overall in the standings, and this is only her very first single-seater season. So she's definitely one to look out for. Nina Gademan at the last F1 Academy race did a beautiful job scoring in both of the races, which is a huge achievement for a wild card. So I definitely have my eyes out for Ella Lloyd, and you should be tuning in as well. We've been preaching it since we started this channel. Junior leagues for Formula are nothing to sleep on. Most of them are for free for you to watch on YouTube. They're a lot more bite-sized, so you don't have to commit to a 2-hour race. But there's still so much on-track action because those young drivers have to prove themselves so they can move up in their racing career. So definitely check that out. Not only do we have the F1 Academy joining this weekend at the Singapore Grand Prix, but we also have the F4 British Championship competing this weekend in Silverstone. So make sure to check out all of those single-seater races. As per usual, we have lots of NASCAR races happening. We have the Cup Series, the Xfinity Series, the Craftsman Truck Series, as well as the ARCA Menard Series. So the Junior Series to NASCAR, they will all be racing at the Bristol Speedway. In addition, we have NASCAR Mexico, Canada Series, and Euro NASCAR all racing as well this weekend. If you're not into NASCAR, but you want some different type of racing here in the US, IMSA will also be competing this weekend in 2 different championships. We have the Pilot Challenge as well as the WeatherTech Sports Car Championship competing at the Indianapolis Road Course. All of that just this weekend. The Indianapolis Road Course will sure be very busy this weekend because on top of IMSA, we also have a Porsche Cup North America as well as the Lamborghini Super Trofeo America competing this weekend as well. If you want single manufacturers competing at a different course, don't you worry, we have Porsche Cups happening all across the globe, in Europe, in Asia, in South America, in North America, so you can really see them almost all over the globe just this weekend alone. Now, I've talked a lot about 4-wheel racing, but there's a lot of 2-wheel racing happening this weekend alone, and some really big races as well. We have MotoGP. The guys will be back. Also Moto2 and Moto3. They will all be back at the Misano World Circuit. In addition to Superbike World Championship, as well as the Women's Circuit Racing World Championship will be back this weekend. They will all be racing at the Cremona Circuit circuit in Italy. Yes, you heard right, the Women's Circuit Racing Championship. So the Women's Motorcycle Championship is racing again this weekend. We have round 4 of their very first season, and it's nothing to sleep on. It's so much fun to watch. You'll be able to watch it for free on YouTube. The races are a little bit shorter than the typical motorcycle races, but there's still a lot of action, and there's also a lot of history on the track between some of the riders, so you do not want to miss out on those. And the last big event is the Super Motocross World Championship happening this weekend in Vegas on the Strip. The guys will be competing, and I'm very much looking forward to it. Honestly, guys, I don't even know how I'm going to watch all the different races that I want to watch this weekend. I mean, for me personally, I watch Formula One. I want to watch F1 Academy. I want to watch MotoGP. I want to watch the Women's Circuit Racing World Championship. And I also want to watch the Super Motocross World Championship. So there's so much racing, so little time this weekend, but I'm so looking forward to it. It is still September, so there's still a lot of racing happening. But as mentioned, things will slow down slowly but surely because we're getting into the winter season. We will have some racing still happening, so definitely keep an eye out for it. As per usual, we will be announcing it every Thursday. We will let you know what you can watch each weekend. There's still more races this weekend. We have a lot of GT races. We have some touring car championship. We have Extreme E for off-road racing. So there's lots more for you to check out. As per usual, you can find all the details on our website, RacePlazaMedia.com, for a free, 100% free calendar. We just do this for you guys to make your life a little bit easier. Find the links to the different series, and if you want to find out a little bit more about them, and also find streaming links to make it a little bit easier for you to know whether or not you can watch for free or if you have to pay a subscription, and also where you can find it, because sometimes racing leagues or motorsport in general can make it a little bit tricky for especially new racing fans to find out all that information. So that is what we're here for you. So definitely check that out. This weekend we'll bring out, of course, another featured video, and then next weekend I still have to decide which of the recaps I want to film. Maybe I'll do it for all of the racing that I'll be watching, but definitely stay tuned for that and let me know what you will be watching this weekend. I think this is a great racing weekend, lots of different races to offer, so put in the comments below what you will be watching. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Remember to give us a little like and a subscribe, and we'll see you guys again here this weekend for our featured video. Bye bye, guys.